We about to play 2K. Brutalsim, step back, J. Kobe got that clutch, throw it up, that's game. I'm going through the lane, Russell Westbrook quickness.
Woo dope. It's your boy. You don't know Brutalsim on the scene, wicked at me with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know how it is, y'all. Brew Squad, stand up. We out here, man. We in the building. Any one of y'all that got that notification bell on lock, y'all already know how it is by now, man. Just put Brew Squad in the comment section, man. You official. I appreciate the support, man. We gonna keep grinding out these info videos, man, and y'all gonna get it first. Alright, I ain't gonna front, man. I'm not gonna front. Mike Wayne is back, and he's back with vengeance. Mike Wayne got his Twitter fingers on lock. I ain't gonna front. He's answering all type of questions. He's out there putting out info, and I'm gonna put it out there for y'all. Y'all know how it is, man. A lot of people don't like to go through tweets and siphon out which one is good, which one is bad, which one is good. But I got y'all with the info. Now, I ain't gonna front. Right now, it's like at 1 in the morning. I'm not usually an early sleeper. I'll go to bed late as hell. Get like 3 hours of sleep on a regular. So I'm gonna do this video, and it's gonna be my last update video for the day, of course. Mike Wayne just probably tweeted a few minutes ago. I ain't gonna front with y'all. So let's get to these tweets, and probably tomorrow after I get off work, I give y'all the next update video. But we gonna be on top of things, man. But welcome back, Mike Wayne. Right now, let's start off with this first tweet, man. We gonna cover a few things, a few badges, a few changes, balancing a few things with the slashes he's been talking about. All right, so Mike to Mike. All right, Mike actually tweeted at Mike Wayne saying, could you speak on if there is any changes or balancing of difficult shot badge? Now, Mike Wayne said, and this is something I assumed, of course, by some of the information I was seeing. He said, as a blanket statement, we pretty much retooled every badge. So I advise going into 2K20, looking at badges as a clean slate. Many OP badges were heavily nerfed, and we're doing a lot more badge updates post-ship to continue balancing. So even the information they're giving you right now might not be set in stone, because right now, it's still the last stretch. They're under the home stretch right now. It's a lot of adjustments of badges, and that's understandable this late, in the whole process. And even when the game drops, they drop a patch on release date. So you could expect a lot of changes coming, even with them giving us these infos, man. All right, so this is something that's got a lot of people concerned. Loser Gaming actually tweeted at Beluber saying, is Posterizer still in the game, or has it been reworked? Mike Wayne responded saying, Posterizer is gone. 2K20 will have contact finisher. That will help dunkers posterize people, but also help smaller players who play below the rim finish with contact. So that seemed like it's a mix now with relentless finisher and posterizer type of way. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these badges work, man. Seem like I'm gonna get a lot of work, man, and I like that. I love learning new things, new game, man. So I'm excited for this, of course. So as I said, a lot of people might be panicking, but I'm not. When I get my hands on the game, then I'm gonna start measuring stuff, assessing stuff, and you all know how it is, man. Y'all know how it is by now. The grind don't stop. Loser, I'm gonna call him Loser. That's his name. Actually tweeted Mike Wayne again. This is about slashers, it seemed like, right? He said, are there any new badges that increase the opportunity for blow-bys outside of takeover? Right? Apparently there's a quick first step is the main badge for that quick first step. There's a quick first step badge, and this will help with blow-bys. So blow-bys are returning to NBA 2K20, y'all. Blow-bys are back. Now remember, 2K18 blow-bys was a huge problem. It was damn near unstoppable. That's how it made it so difficult to play defense. But from what I've been hearing, the defense has been reworked. The defense is more balanced. That's what I've been hearing. So I'm hoping, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm hoping, as I said, when the community get their hands in the game, then the developers start learning a lot of stuff. Then the patch is gonna drop either way. So they gonna know if it's the blow-bys are too strong or if it's too weak or whatever, and some readjustments will be done. No time to panic yet, y'all. I know a lot of people gonna panic once they just see blow-bys. All right, so yes, blow-bys will be back. 2K mid-range god 17 actually tweeted, Bloober. So my question is, are slasher going to be better from the last two 2Ks? Because I feel like they were down low builds. For real, like 18 slashers were good to me. I create some B slashers, but last year not so much for me personally. You would see certain slashers beasts, but it just wasn't overall. Especially you could have spam steals and got the ball. But let's go by the reply. And this is something I do a lot, man. Anyways, we're still polishing right now, but slashers are very strong in our current build. As I said, they're still reworking what they're doing, so nothing set in stone yet. Probably need to nerf a little, if anything, right? So right now he's selling slashers some dreams, man. Let me know if you all believe in this. Let me know if you all trust what he's saying here. Alright, he said right now the slashers in the build they got is a little bit overpowered. Right, so this is looking good for slashers, and you know I like to create slashers. Every year I create slashers. Last year I created one. I didn't like it because he felt a little restricted. He was good, felt restricted, so I didn't play with him as much. But I still do love me a good posterizer animation, man. I ain't gonna front with y'all. So let's move on to the next tweet. And this is for the dribble guys out there. This is for people like snapping ankles. This is for people who like to dance around with the ball in his hand. I like to dabble in this a little bit. Solitude actually tweeted at Mike Wayne, how will stamina affect playmaking this year? I understand some players just spam one move, but the advanced skilled dribblers cannot show off their move because the stamina bar is blinking after 3 moves. Me personally, I didn't have a problem with how 2K19 was. I think the skilled dribblers would pull off what they were doing, and the unskilled one their energy will get drained really fast, especially if you're going up against a defender with bruiser and they body you up a lot. I felt it was kind of really balanced, but the true dribblers would really take advantage of it. They could dribble all day. But let's see what Mike Wayne responded, saying, handles for days badge. Handles for days badge. So there is a badge that's coming for you to spam, that will allow you to spam dribble. Handles for days badge. Let that marinate for a little bit. I think badges gonna play such a huge role this year. It's gonna be crazy. I think grinding for badges might be one of the best things to do to set your players apart this year. Alright, so let's continue again. Handles for days badge allows you to pull off a lot of dribble combos before getting fatigued. So you're gonna need this badge if you're a dribble head. You're gonna need this badge if you're a playmaker. I'm gonna need this badge. Young Grandmaster Sensei Swan actually tweeted, okay, that's cool, but you didn't compare it to anything or directly answer his questions, so we have no idea if stamina is improved or not compared to 19, or if people who have the badge have way more stamina than 19. Please respond, love you. And he responded saying, your ability to chain together combos moves. slows down as your energy drops. This is something we already know. This is something we already know how it works, man. When it drops too low, you'll start to fumble the ball because they don't want your teammates standing around this dude dribbling a billion times. I mean, that gets annoying after a while. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I do it sometimes, but I know I do it because I think some people find it more entertaining. But if my fundamental belief in how to play basketball, I prefer coming down. I might try once, might try twice, but then pass, move, create for someone else. Because spam, ISO players, no one like playing with an ISO only player, man. I'm just being 100, right? So, but as he said, there is a new badge called Handle for Days, which is gonna be interesting, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. Now, let's continue. Now, this is on the microwave badge and the effects of the microwave badge, man. Gecko actually tweeted below, even though volume shooter is a positive, he said volume shooter will not affect your build negatively. If you all know, no previous volume shooter, if you ain't got a lot of shots, volume shooter will affect you negatively. But this time it's just gonna affect your build positively. If you don't get a lot of shots, it's not gonna prolong your shooting accuracy or percentage or anything like that. But so he said, even though volume shooter is a positive, only are we still going to have microwave? And he said microwave was redesigned and changed to hot start. If you have this badge and can knock down your first jumper, you get a boost to your shot rating for a period of time. The more shots you can knock down without missing, the longer you keep this boost. So imagine you got microwave and you come out just blow. Alright, now there's a higher percentage you're gonna hit the next shot, and these boosts gonna be, man. Badges, man, I'm telling y'all, badges are a huge deal this year, man. Now we gonna see if that's the right way to go, but yeah, I think it's gonna be, and this is why, man. I'm gonna tell y'all why at the end of this video why I think they decided to go this route. I'm gonna tell y'all why. The guru is gonna tell y'all why I believe they decided to really take this part. I'm gonna clear it up for y'all, and this is why I'm the guru. Now, Hollywood Rage tweeted, will bump steals be nerfed this year? In 2K19, there were a few animations that were guaranteed steals 90%. I disagree, but let's continue. Of the time, no matter if you had takeover or not. So will bump steals be nerfed? And I kind of disagree with this because I think like 2K19, and I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but we could have a positive debate in the comment section. Keyword positive. But I felt like 2K19 was one of the best 2Ks I played in some years, because although it had stuff where your ball would get ripped a lot, you could also protect the ball going down the court and go down like how Magic used to play, not expose the ball, you know, and you could have speed boost out of those stuff, and you know, you could have cuff dribble. You got a lot of stuff to protect your ball that a lot of people did not do. A lot of people would dribble wrong, expose the ball, and just lose the ball a lot. Me, I don't lose the ball a lot. If I get steal, if someone steals me once, then alright, now I change my play style a little bit, adjust a little bit, stop exposing the ball that much, and you know, then I'll be successful. So, but this is not me talking to the dev, this is someone else, and there are multiple perspectives on this point. So his response was, we spend a lot of time stopping bump steals by reworking the steal system and improving dribbler defender interactions. Feels much better to me. Alright, as I said, this is something that the community will have to get their hands on for me to really be convinced that they figure this out. I'm just being 100% with y'all. Something they definitely gotta get our hands on. You know, the dribble guys, the spam dribblers, the gurus out there, and then we gonna tell y'all if it's good enough or not, and then the patches are gonna roll in. We could expect some patches. This is all I'm saying, right? Ron got skills. Actually, tweeted at Mike Wing. Will Taker will still have overpowered animations. And Mike Wing made a very strong statement, and we're gonna see if this could match up. The OP animations have been toned down or removed. And he's talking about all the animations. He's talking about the ankle breakers. He's talking about the post move. He's talking about this. All the OP animations has been toned down. So we're gonna see if they could live up to this, man. And this is pretty much the last one right here. Now, this is interesting right here. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Your boy, you know, shout out to LD. I ain't gonna lie. LD2K, man. LD2K, man. I'm glad you're back, bro. I ain't gonna front. Since you've been back, the community has been uplifted 100%. Now, Who is Junior tweeted this tweet, and he tagged your boy in it, of course. All right, at the end, I'm not offended, and I think I should be. Anyways, let's continue. All right, the rebirth system was perfect for players and 2K as well, allowing us to grind longer and more micro transactions for 2K. Please tell me we are getting rebirths back 2K20. Now this is the guru dropping a little nugget, because from all the information I've been getting, from all that I've been gathering, from all the intel, I tweeted out this. And this ending is just me dropping the mic. What if you can create your player so fast we don't need the rebirth system? And I put hashtag guru. That's me dropping the mic and just walking right there. Alright, now Chris Mann and LD2K follow up with this gift right here. I got to drop the quiet laugh, man. Alright, so I'm telling you, a lot of people are worried about builds. And this is why I said I'm going to tell y'all why I think badges play a huge part in 2K20. Because I believe, and this, y'all could come back here and tell me if I'm right or wrong. I keep telling people that when I make certain statements, just by observation, just by getting some info, and just you know, I get a lot, like I got certain info I'm putting up and matching up with, seeing what's rolling out, right? So from all the things I've been seeing, from all the infos I've been getting, it's gonna be so easy for you to get your player up there. It's gonna be so easy for you to get these attributes. That 2K cannot allow that. 2K cannot have that. The attributes be your main thing that affect your player and how good your player is. Now with the badges, they put you to grind out these badges and focus on these badges. That will truly set your player apart. So there's certain badges like the dribble for days or handles for days or what, like certain badges like that you will need, and you will probably have to put forward a serious grind for that. Part badges are back. You see, part badges are back. They put 80 badges in the game, and they reworked all the badges. So I think these badges, the true superior players, their archetypes or builds, are gonna have the most badges, the most effective badges. This is what's gonna take your build from a archetype type build to a superstar type build. This is just me from what I've been seeing, the information I've been getting. This is just me making a prediction right here, man. I'm just telling y'all, alright? So I think the badges, keep your eyes on these badges. Know what y'all want your builds to do, and these badges you can focus on. Now, I don't know the flexibility with the badges as well and the restrictions. Now, we gonna have to wait to see that, because you notice they're giving you information about the badges, but they're not telling you about the archetypes, the builds, and how the build's gonna match up with the badges necessarily. They're giving you general stuff like lockdowns, maybe like slashes, but overall, it's gonna be really interesting to see how the badges and these builds incorporate together, man. As I said, from what I've been seeing, it's going to take you I'm talking about mind-blowing shorter time compared. Like, it would take you normally, it took me like 2 weeks to get to a 95, and that's me grind mode, 2 weeks. This time, I'm sorry, yo, it's not gonna even take, I'm not gonna put out a time frame, but it's gonna be mind-blowing how short the time is to grind out a player. But anyways, man, that's enough for y'all, man. You know, no, I'm gonna drop some nuggets for y'all, man. I'm gonna drop some nuggets. That's what you won't get when you come to the guru. But anyways, man, y'all know how it is. I'm gonna keep an eye out to see Mike Wayne Twitter finger is back, and y'all know how he do it, man. Mike Wayne is back. I am enjoying it. I love when Mike Wayne is tweeting. I love when, now we ain't got no shortage of info to talk about. All right, the last one was the microwave seat, so we ain't got the shortage of info to talk about. So I'm gonna probably depend on what information is out there. I'm gonna sift it out just like I did this video, and I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna give y'all how y'all know the guru does it. So y'all know how it is, man. Your boy Sim. If you enjoyed the video and your first time to the channel, like the video, share the video, hit your boy a subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video. What the hell? Where my echo at, man? If you like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna be involved, man. Your boy Sim, one love, respect. Bless up. Peace.